Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we are watching some more AI battles in Civ 6. So before we get started, I want to mention the last episode we had some screen jittering happening. Some of you guys mentioned it, where basically anytime the camera would move, sometime it would jerk around. And this was actually an issue I had a while ago in some of my recordings. And I think how I fixed it then is I turned off, well, basically I'm running the game in DirectX 11 versus DirectX 12, and that seemed to fix it last time. So we're back on DirectX 11, so hopefully there's no issue for you guys. So let me know if it's jittering. I did do a little bit of a test run, just a random game, and it didn't seem to be doing it, at least when I was watching it. So hopefully it's not happening again. I don't always get a chance to look at all the footage. You know, I do edit it down, so I have to look at some of the footage, but you know, sometimes little things like that I miss. So definitely let me know if you see that. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, the other thing is I'm still sitting here waiting for the freaking spring update for 2018, so we can actually play another game. So as of today, Friday, which is when I'm recording this video, they still haven't announced anything, which is weird because, you know, everyone expected the patch to come out by now. So they are definitely running behind. People are wondering if, you know, maybe they just had a lot of bugs to fix. What's interesting is the RNF, the Rise and Fall Twitter, actually tweeted out a picture of Elizabeth from Civ 5 as England. So wondering if we're going to have a new leader coming to play in the new update, which if Elizabeth is released, I'm going to be having to play as England next time, so we're definitely going to be playing that. So as for the actual game, what has been happening, it's been a couple days because I took yesterday off, so let's go ahead and pop up our world rankings really quickly. Also, I've been really busy this week. I've been doing a lot of work, so I've not had the opportunity to live stream this week. So if you guys are wondering, apologies that there hasn't been any live streams going on. But anyways, science victory. So Norway currently is in first place with science, and their tech is pretty even across the board. Okay, France is leading still in culture, and they're actually not making the most culture per turn, which is pretty surprising considering all the wonders they have. But Rome, I mean, Rome does have the... And that makes sense because they do get the monuments pretty early on. So as for domination, France has a 633. So France has the largest army, standing army at least. And then we have 17 cities converted for Rome. Interesting. So I don't know. Well, now it looks like we have religion spread out pretty evenly. So I don't think that's going to affect it too much. So let's see ages real quick. Let's look at this. So we're in a normal age. Germany is in a dark age. Everyone else is in a normal age except Rome. Rome is in a golden age. So they may have... they may be able to get some loyalty issues for some of the other guys. I don't know. We'll see. The other thing that I'm looking forward to the spring update, and I forget about this, is religion. You can actually flip cities with religion now in the future. So I think religion's actually going to affect loyalty, which I'm wondering how that's going to affect if you're playing as a Civ and you're not doing any sort of religion. You know, what's going to happen? Are cities going to be, are you going to have a bunch of loyalty issues just because you know, haven't been focusing on religion? So that might actually suck. We'll see. So they're building the Kilwa. Okay. We've done this so many times. It's like, I thought the Kilwa was already built. Oh, wait, no, that was something else. Man, especially since, you know, that last episode, I recorded like 3 episodes before I finally got that last episode where we didn't get any graphical glitches. So that was annoying. This is a pretty advanced shipyard. Maybe not. Dockyard rather, but yeah, no. I was like, what era are they in? Because it almost looks like an industrial era dockyard until you notice that it's built out of stone and not like, you know, the later eras. Okay, so then over here, Germany now has 2 cities. Norway actually settled right next to them. That's interesting. And they're actually bringing a couple of caravels. So I wonder if they're going to come declare war on Norway. Also, I feel like that city's probably going to get straight flipped. It's at full loyalty, which is pretty surprising to me right now. Because they don't really have that much loyalty over there. England's also coming over to Ireland as well. They also finished a wonder too. So which wonder did they finish? The Terracotta Army. Okay, okay. Dude, that freaking Terracotta Army looks so cool, especially right on the coast. I'm digging it. So let's see. Germany now is at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities. England's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're about to throw down number 6. Norway is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. So they're actually pretty far behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, snap. No, Norway has 2 up there. I forgot about that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're at 7 cities. So really, Scotland's falling behind now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're at 7, but they didn't settle on Ireland. And this might come back to bite them, especially with Norway taking some of that northern territory. And then Rome, obviously, is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're at 6 right now. So actually, Rome's falling behind too as well. Okay, we'll see. Kind of surprising here because I feel like England is actually making a push, as is Germany, and they weren't as strong to begin with. You know, it was really Scotland and Rome to begin with, and I feel like at least Rome is starting to fall a little far behind, and Scotland definitely could be falling behind here if they don't keep up. We're starting to get to the point where there's not much territory left to colonize, so we're going to see how that goes. Also, I'm going to turn on auto camera real quick. And I'm going to let the auto camera go, and I'm just going to watch the recording here and make sure that nothing's jumping around. What I really need is I need a second freaking monitor, and it's something that's on my... See, it seems fine to me. It's something that's on my list, but it's been on my list for a while. I just really almost need a new desk, because I'm using a, you know, smaller desk, so 2 monitors might not fit all that well, but, you know, I probably should just splurge and buy one. Really, I was saving money for a new video card, which seems like it's never going to happen because, you know, cryptocurrency, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so anyways, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 still for Scotland. They do have a 8th coming out. Norway also has a 8th. 2, 4, 6, 7, yeah, so they're about to put an 8th out as well. I'm intrigued to see, I guess they're going to go over here, which is going to be really good for them long term because they'll have the coal. The big question is where is all the oil? So Norway's going to have most likely access to a couple spots of oil. France finished another wonder. Scotland may have 1, maybe 2 sources of oil. There's some oil over here that I don't know anyone's going to actually be able to grab because these city-states are kind of blocking them. Then we have another oil there for a city-state. Germany is going to have access to oil, okay? England, I don't think is going to have access to oil, it appears. France is not going to... they'll have 1 oil. They'll have 1. Rome, also, too, I don't think is going to have access to oil. I don't know. We're going to have to actually see late game if... that actually comes into play. You know, our last series, it didn't really come into play because they didn't advance high enough in tech. So we'll see. We'll see how that actually works out. Birmingham threw some walls down. Leeds is so tiny. It's so tiny, and it's just not growing. It's kind of hilarious. I mean, I guess they did just throw that one down, so maybe not. Maybe not. So they did throw down, Scotland did throw down Haddington, I think it was. Yeah, it's got to be Haddington because it's size 1. Where did Norway go with their settler? They were coming right here. Also, Valletta was Rome. That's a Roman city, and that one actually flipped. I don't know if I ever noticed that. Did it just say Scotland finished a wonder? I think it said Scotland finished a wonder. I was only slightly... I'm not usually always looking at that. Yeah, they were building it right here, the Kilwa. So they finished the Kilwa. Let's see what France ended up building. What other wonder did you end up finishing? I think you already had that guy. So I don't know what your new wonder was. They're also building the Hagia Sophia. I still think that's how you pronounce it. You know, I should probably look that up at some point. Hold up. We could Google this. Hagia Sophia pronunciation. So, go away alerts. Go away alerts. Let's see. You guys should be able to hear this. You can't see what I'm doing. You gonna say it?
Hagia Sophia or Hagia Sophia.
Hagia Sophia.
Hagia Sophia or Hagia Sophia.
So Hagia Sophia. Oh, okay. I think that's how I was saying it originally, which is kind of funny because I thought I was mispronouncing it. So Hagia Sophia. All right. So we all learned something today. We learned how to pronounce something. Okay, so as for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I still don't know where their A city went down. They're also building... That's not the Hagia Sophia, is it? That's the pyramids. No one built the pyramids yet. I don't know. Maybe they were bringing the settler around to come land over here on Ireland again. Yeah, because they might not be able to actually pass through Scotland because they might be unhappy with them. So do we see a settler anywhere over here? I do not. They have a ship, but still no settler. So I'm not entirely sure what happened to that guy. Oh, he's up there. How the heck did he get over there? He must have passed through Scotland then. Okay, so that might be okay for them. If they can get him like right over here, that might be their best option. Leeds is so tiny and crappy. I also think that maybe going up here might be a good idea as well. Kind of block off the rest of the island. I would, if I was here, I would definitely end up throwing a city here, especially once I saw there was oil. But at least for the whales and then the aluminum would be nice as well. Yeah, that's all late game, so I don't know how good the AI is reckoning. I'm pretty sure the AI knows where these resources are because they usually settle around them. So I think they do cheat a little bit, but hey, whatever. The AI cheating in Civ? What? Yeah, that never happens. That never happens. So we're going to put a pause here because I want to see a pause in the automation at least because I want to see the current score. So score right now, Rome is still holding on to the lead, but not by much. Not by much. France, of all people, is actually catching up. Like, if you would have told me that France has a chance to win this, I would be shocked. I'm actually really excited for this one because this is definitely one of the closest Civs automation series we've seen. Germany is really, really far behind, which is actually a little surprising to me because I thought they were in a pretty decent spot. So I wonder, why are they so far behind? Is it just empire size? Empire size is 156, which is one of the biggest. They're tied with Rome, I think, for #1 is quick glance. Great people, they're pretty bad at. Religion, they have 0, which isn't helping. Tech, they're pretty even. Wonders, they're, it's era score really is what's killing them right now. Huh. So I wonder why they didn't get as much era score. Because they would have met all the same people. They would have run across all the same natural wonders. I feel like era score is one of those things that you shouldn't fall super far behind on, at least. I mean, I can understand falling a little far behind, but not super far. Anyways, so let's look at culture victory. She's at 16 to 81. Yeah, we have a couple. This is a little different than the last time where we had Rome running away with it, and they were like a fourth of the way there. So it actually appears that both Rome and France are going heavy into the wonders and culture victories, so that's why it's making it a little harder for France to take a good lead on it. Let's see science levels. So we are currently in the Renaissance era with everyone except Trajan and Scotland. Of course Scotland, because, you know, they're playing us, so... yeah, and then we're in a normal age. Rome is actually in the dark age this time. So Rome was the only one in the golden age. Now they're the only one in the dark age, and England actually is in the golden age. So with Rome in the dark age, are any of their cities flipping? Doesn't appear so. They have this nice city-state buffer here, which is helping, and then up here they have 2 smaller Norway cities. Norway just, I don't know. I don't know why their cities are so small. I guess all the desert tiles. But, I mean, part of it's they didn't work the freaking wheat right here. My gosh, they could be significantly larger if they would have worked the wheat. Come on, AI. Get on your game. So, Germany. We kind of wanted to look at Germany. Norway declared war on Scotland. Okay. We kind of wanted to look at Germany and see what they could have done to change things up. They have a lot of farms, which means their cities are pretty large. They don't have a lot of production, which is probably partially... yeah, they have very little production, and I think maybe that's why they're falling behind. Yeah, and even over here in Ireland, they have no production right now. So they really could afford a city over here. Maybe. France and England both finished a wonder. But getting another city down might be helpful for them to get a little more production. It looks like they finished the Alhambra. I'm assuming that's the one England finished, because I don't see any others. And then they got the Hagia Sophia. Hagia Sophia? Crap, I forgot. Dang it. Okay, so Norway and Scotland were at war with each other. Norway did have quite a few troops, but yeah, they're definitely not going to take it. We're entering that Renaissance era where it's pretty impossible to take down the walls. Freaking Renaissance era. So Scotland actually has the Huey coming down, as well as the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. So they actually have 2 wonders going down, which is going to do wonders for them catching up score-wise. And also that should do should help them with their era score too. I don't really know. I don't know if this is properly lit up. It actually looks like they're right here right now, so that would help them a little bit, because it seems like they need a bit to go so that they don't face the Dark Age. How goes our Dark Age Rome? They don't have any troops. They have 1 legion and a galley? No, this is the quadrime. Okay, do they have troops over here? They have 2. and then a freaking battering ram. So Rome has next to nothing when it comes to troops, and England is massing right now. England is massing. I am actually really intrigued by this game. It seems so even right now. So I really am wondering who's going to actually pull away with it at this point. Like, especially if Scotland can finish both of these wonders. I mean, they are pretty far behind, I feel. But I think they might be able to catch up. We'll see. We'll see. Scotland and Norway made peace. Yep. Scotland gets a bonus when they get war declared on them too, right? No, that's when they declare war of reconquest. So maybe not. Maybe not. So let's take a quick look again. I'll probably keep checking this every couple turns. So France is actually in first place. Remember, Rome was running away with this, and now Rome is all the way down in third place. France is actually in first place. Robert Bruce is kind of starting to dip as well. But once again, knocking out 2 wonders is going to catch him up. I still feel most likely we're going to see a score victory. I just feel that's always going to be the most likely one. Maybe the culture victory. She is a fifth of the way there, so perhaps, but I definitely feel like it's going to most likely be a score victory. We're about halfway there. As for military, we see the 863 for Rome. France is pretty decent as well. So, okay, so France has twice as large of an army as anyone else, as Germany, Norway, Rome, and or Robert the Bruce. England actually has, you know, what, 20% larger military force than France, so France and England right now have the force. Hopefully they don't waste it, because this is I was hitting Shift F. This is what tends to happen is the AI will build up a very large force, and then they'll waste it declaring war on someone and then attacking a city that's just like impossible for them to take instead of, you know, grabbing an easy one. Like, could they take Trier? Probably not, because they're at medieval walls at this point. I definitely think they could go after Rome. Maybe not. Rome actually got walls up as well. So we've definitely hit that point in the game where everyone has walls, and it's going to be pretty hard to actually take over anyone's cities. Okay, cool. They could grab Berlin and Hamburg, though. Yeah, if they really wanted to declare war, any of these Irish cities are probably there for the taking. So Alvald got thrown down by Norway over here. So they're at 1, 2, 6, 7, 8 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're at 8 now. Scotland's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as well. Rome 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. England is at 4, 5, 6, 7. So England is definitely pushing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Germany, and then France is still at what? It's 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because I don't think they ended up settling at all over here, which is they're trying. They're gonna try. They're gonna try. We have 0 loyalty issues over here. So I did have someone mention that the religion screen, like the religion, like what we see here, actually doesn't update on the autoplay while the autoplay is going. So I'm wondering if maybe the loyalty also doesn't get updated. So can we actually come over here and view full loyalty, full loyalty? Everyone looks like they're at full loyalty over here. I'm wondering if so this is what I'm wondering. So it says right now Leeds is at full loyalty. If I took a troop over here, would we still see Leeds at full loyalty? Or here, how about, this is a better question. If Leeds actually started losing loyalty, would the graphic actually update because we don't have Fog of War available on them? And so I'm wondering if maybe that's what's happening with the AI, is because technically we can't see Leeds because we're playing in Scotland. It would only update if we brought troops or a unit or something over there to actually see what was going on. I'm wondering if that's how it works, but who knows? So Scotland did end up finishing both those wonders. They got that mausoleum down, and then they also got the Huey. No, the Huey's not quite done. It's almost done. So that's definitely going to help them catch up. So we'll see what their score's like here at the end. They still, man, are still a really good potential city over here that someone needs to throw down. And I would actually put a city here as well for the oil and coal. My gosh, like right here. Get 1, 2, 3. No. I'd have to go probably here, actually. Yeah, because you get the oil, you'd get the oil, you get the whales, you get the whales. You would get the aluminum. No, this is the copper. And then you'd get the coal. Whoa, okay. So Germany declared war on England. England on France. Germany on Norway. Norway on France. Okay, so World War I is, I think, apparently just going on. Scotland just finished 2 wonders. So maybe the mausoleum... Yeah, that mausoleum might not have been done. They also apparently have a battleship as well. Okay. Scotland is, you know, they were behind, but Here we go. Here we go. So France is currently at war, I'm assuming, with Germany and England. Or no, was it Germany and Norway? And then Germany and Norway were also at war with England? Is that how that one worked out? I wonder if this was an alliance thing. If the two guys just had alliances and they ended up at war with each other. So let's see. France is currently at war with England. Okay, England and Norway. And so then that means Germany is at war with England and Norway. So Germany and France are together. England and Norway are together. Perhaps England. Yeah, England and Norway have an alliance. And then Norway and France had an alliance. No, sorry. Germany and France had an alliance. And then Rome is sitting there with an alliance as well with Norway. But apparently, since the war was declared on England, it didn't bring in Rome. Okay, so it really is World War I then. Scotland and Rome are the only two not in this war right now. So it's Germany and France. So England is a little surrounded. The funny thing about this is we have the England and France both had the large armies. So Germany and Norway had small armies. So it's like one for each side had a decent sized army. So they actually could come take Berlin over here if they really wanted to, but I don't think they will. Even though they do have a bunch of troops over there. England and what's France doing with their troops? Are they actually trying? There's a little bit of fighting going on in the water, but this might be another paper war. It's the paper World War I, which, man, I rather hate it. I actually want to see you guys come on and bring some troops and actually get into the fight, please. See it actually happen. So Norway does have some field cannons now, so that's interesting. Scotland's at 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 cities. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. Rome actually did throw down another city over here in Ireland, so that's good. Oh no, Scotland got another one. They got Aberdeen over there. Okay, okay. What happened to all our troops? They started moving them east, and then Norway started bringing their troops up. So is Leeds gonna fall potentially? Probably not to a single musketman. I wonder who these city-states belong to. Yeah, I wish there was a way. I feel like they should add a small graphic here somewhere that says, hey, this is who the city-state belongs to, like whose loyalty it belongs to. It should be something that you could, very easily see. Okay, so Scotland, once again, has battleships. Not particularly helpful because they're not the ones at war. Man, if France had battleships right now, that would be ridiculous. So it looks like nothing's going to flip, even though England does have a ton of troops. It doesn't seem as if they're... maybe they're going up for Norway. So England made peace with Germany. Okay. So are they going to go up for Norway? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And we should probably wrap this episode up here. So let's put a pause in. Let's take a quick look at the score. Because I feel as if it's going to be really, really close. I still feel like Germany's probably fallen behind. Yeah, yeah. Oh, pending city-state emergency. So Frederick Barbarossa captured Bandar. Okay. So there actually might be an emergency going on, so we'll have to see next episode. I don't know if we're going to be able to actually keep an eye on that. But Germany is still way in last. England, really? England's now in 5th place. But there's less than a 40-point spread between 5th and 1st. So other than Frederick Barbarossa, we have a pretty close game right now. France is now in 2nd behind Norway. And I wonder what actually pushed Norway over the edge. Their empire is 192. So they, yeah. See, France, it's going to be so hard for them to actually win a score victory just because their empire is going to be so much smaller. Now, as for culture, she's at 30 of 107. So she's still a little less than a fourth of the way away. Right? Yeah, 120. So she's a little less than a fourth of the way away. Then Rome and, well, yeah, it's all pretty even after that. As for a military force, we have 562 for England. So she lost some units, as did France as well. So pretty much military now is pretty even. And then Rome is at 17. So religious victory is not really changing much. Science victory, Norway is pulling away a little bit on science. Yeah, they have quite a bit of science right now. And it makes sense because they had quite a few mountains surrounding them. I feel like Scotland should be in 2nd place, so it's really weird that Scotland's down in 4th because they had quite a few mountains as well. Is it because they went with faith? Yeah, I mean, there's a faith right there. There's a campus district there. Okay, so maybe not, because they only have 2 cities that are on the mountains, so I can understand why they're falling behind. But for now, hope you guys are enjoying it. Definitely intrigued to see who you guys think is going to win. If I had to choose right now, ooh, that's a good question. If I had to choose, I think I would go Norway, and I'm gonna be a bit of a bandwagon fan. But I think Norway's gonna be able to pull out the score victory. They might be beginning a snowball right now. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think I can vote for France. I just don't think I can pick France. France, if someone's going to win a victory besides a score victory, it probably will be France with a culture victory. I just don't know that they can pull that out. I also feel like Rome has fallen behind, so I don't know that Rome can do it, and I can't vote for who we're playing as because, you know, I always feel like the AI is stupid. And then, you know, England way down in 5th, I just don't know. I don't know, so I'd have to go with Harold. So anyways, I'll see you guys next episode. If you enjoyed this one, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think, and as always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, come in, show your support. I'll see you guys later. Bye.